Hello from Reno. All right, day 6. I've finally headed east. I just had an interview in Reno with a guy named Mike Smith, who's a mining engineer, and we had a fascinating interview. I kind of went off topic for a lot of it because I was so interested in mining engineering and how it all works. You ever thought about how many things come from mines? Like, he at one point in the interview, he said, "Look around you and point to anything, and I'll tell you how a mine was involved." So I pointed to the lamp. Maybe it was kind of an easy one, but the brass sort of main part comes from bronze and silver. Shoot, I forget what brass comes from. Anyway, two elements: the filament in the light, tungsten, the light bulb itself from sandstone that was made into glass, sandstone, I think. The wire, like everything in the lamp came from a mine. So it's interesting because when he said he was a mining engineer, two things. I was curious because I like, talking to engineers about how they do what they do. And I was prejudiced. Like, mines cause a lot of environmental damage, and they're evil, they're bad. So it's interesting getting into that, and but they're like nothing that there's no way for us to survive without mines. Like, you want to go totally green and have solar panels? Silicon? Mine. Everything is mined. So, anyways, fascinating conversation, and amazing guy, really amazing. A phenomenal conversation. Then I met some of his neighbors. He gave me tomatoes from his garden, a zucchini, apples from his apple tree, strawberries from a strawberry patch that he has. His neighbor came over, and I got like 1.5 pounds of honey. Charlie got jerky. Mike's wife gave me 3 bags of dog treats for Charlie. It was and it was like a really heartwarming, awesome community. And even when we got into politics, like, he was very logical and measured, and he had definite opinions, but I see that he wasn't like extreme in his opinions. I need to get to these extreme people, because I keep talking to like very rational people, and we have these amazing like good conversations, and we disagree, but but we can see each other's point of view, so. But I'm leaving a little bit, I don't know, I'm like sad right now. And I don't know if I'm like I just spent, 4 or 5 days with my sister and her family, and then I just met this guy and his sort of neighborhood, and I have a feeling like a big part of this trip is going to be pretty lonely. So yeah. Yep. And I don't know, like, I just found the 24-hour fitness in Reno. I'm going to go work out, and then there's a Walmart 30 miles out of town where we're going to park and for the night. And Mike hooked me up with a guy like halfway in between here and Salt Lake City for me to interview. And then I got an interview set up in Salt Lake City. Everything's perfect. Everything's working perfectly. So I have no reason to be sad or lonely, but, well, I guess I do have reasons to be lonely, but, anyhow, it's, I guess part of the process, to have to, part of being human is to be lonely from time to time, and, it's like a beautiful loneliness, It doesn't take away any of the sting of it, but it's like, freaking gorgeous day, sunny blue skies, amazing interview. Anyhow, that's gonna be part of the journey, I guess. This is a really crappy video. Hey, Joe's traveling the country filming a documentary. Awesome. Let's go check out his video. Oh. And it's way too long. One thing in the back of my mind that is really concerning is how the fundraising, I haven't been spending much time on the fundraising, so the income into the GoFundMe fundraising has trickled to a stop. So, I hate to be that guy, but if you haven't contributed yet and you've been meaning to, maybe today could be the day that you do that after you see the video. If you have contributed, maybe there's people you can suggest us to. It's tough to be driving, filming, and fundraising at the same time. But maybe later on tonight will be a good time for me to get back into that. Alright, I'm not sure if I'm gonna post this. Well, alright. I'll watch it, and if it's not too depressing, I'll post it. Alright, bye.